following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. You can give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And some interesting news today. A 38-year-old young man died in the Mayo Clinic. I always say hold the Mayo, right? He died in Mayo Clinic, 38 years old. What makes him famous, he was the tallest American. Of course, he was an immigrant. Came as a child with his parents from the Ukraine, Russia. Okay, his name was Talil Igor. Here we go. Igor Vovkovinsky. Okay, 38 years old. He was 7 foot 8 inches or 8.33 inches. He died of heart disease and diabetes in the Mayo Clinic. He died in the clinic. Okay? Now, type 2 diabetes, which makes up 98% of the diabetes, is one of the easiest diseases to prevent and reverse. It's a very simple nutritional deficiency disease. It's not genetic in any way, shape, or form. And heart disease, 99% of them are nutritional deficiency diseases. Okay? Either bad nutrition, no nutrition, deficiencies, all kinds, congestive heart failure, deficiency of one nutrient. Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy heart disease, which kills you suddenly, is due to a deficiency of a single nutrient. This is not difficult here. Why should anybody at 38 years old, this guy should be a professional basketball player, okay, at 7 foot tall, 7 foot 8, almost 8 foot tall. The tallest living man in the world right now is from Turkey. His name is Sultan Kosen, and he's 8 foot 2.8 inches tall, okay? Didn't give his age. At any rate, what's going on here? Well, again, the medical system is designed to manage symptoms. The medical system is designed to manage symptoms. I've seen this so many times when somebody calls me, they'll be in their 50s, 60s, 70s, say, "Oh, doc, I've just been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes." He says, "Well, how old are you?" "I'm 65 years old." "Well, did you have diabetes before that?" "No." "Well, why did they say you were type 1? Because that's a birth defect. If you had type 1, you should have been born with it. It's not a genetic birth defect. Mama was deficient when the beta cells were being formed in the pancreas, okay, and in the islets of Langerhans to make insulin, and she didn't have enough of that stuff. So instead of having 6,000 beta cells in the islets of Langerhans, she had only 6. Okay, way short. And that's why people are born type 1. So you're 65 years old. You didn't have diabetes of any kind, no. Okay, so why do they call it type 1? Well, they gave me metformin, which is an oral medication for diabetes. And 2 weeks later, I came in, my sugar's off the roof. I faithfully took the metformin. I said, "That's an oral medication, right?" "Yeah." "Okay." And so what happened? He said, "Well, when I came back in, he gave me the shot of insulin. My blood sugar went down like in 30 seconds. It went down to normal." So he says, "Okay, you got type 1, and I'll write you a prescription for insulin, and once you come in next week, we'll do an A1C and all kind of stuff." And this is because metformin is an oral medication. Insulin is an injectable medication, okay? And when you gave the insulin injection, the doctor knew it, and he went around the intestines, because this guy had been eating gluten all his life. He had a gluten problem, could not absorb the metformin, which is an oral medication, and that's why the doctor, either out of ignorance or greed, one or the other, diagnosed him with type 1 diabetes. Crazy, eh? Well, it's one of those things where this is an endless parade of these types of things. Endless parade. And, of course, that's why I'm considered one of the 2 fathers of the science of epigenetics. My thesis is in the Smithsonian Institute as a basis based on 20,000 autopsies And it showed very clearly there are no genetically transmitted diseases, there are no genetically transmitted birth defects. And so if this young guy here, 38 years old, was on the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack and Sweeties and Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, he would be still alive today. But instead, I guarantee you, he was getting insulin injections and also maybe 4 or 5 different heart prescriptions. Okay, and so we got to educate people. I want you to go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, and get it. Look, I've got now 17 books. I got 2 new books in the last year. Okay, the last one just came out 2 months ago. Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. The one prior to that is All in Your Head, and I got several new books coming along. A lot of things. I got some big news things coming out here by the middle of September. Big news release. It'll be one of the biggest stories in modern times, maybe of all time, since Moses and Jesus. And so we do have a Be the Change Foundation. And so we don't have it up in there yet, but in a couple of weeks it'll be in that Be the Change Foundation at Youngevity.com. Be the Change Foundation at Youngevity.com. So it's not in there yet, but give me 2 weeks. It's going to be in there. It's going to blow your mind what this announcement is going to deal with. And I'm very, very excited about this. But I've been through this before with, cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy, sudden death syndrome. And so I know the general reaction from all the pundits and experts in all these various situations and diseases. They're going to freak out and say I'm a nut. But I'm self-employed now, so they can't fire me. We gave the information to Jerry Lewis about muscular dystrophy. And he raised $2 billion for them to find the cure. When he brought them the cure for muscular dystrophy that I gave him, guess what? They fired Jerry Lewis and shut down the telethon because they thought he was gone nuts. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit line of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. If you're looking to lose weight, try JavaFit Diet Plus 62, a high-energy, gourmet coffee fortified with a blend of nutrients such as gambosia, citrus, and an extra shot of caffeine to pump up energy and help achieve a healthy weight. Unlike most diet drinks, you won't taste a difference. But for this to work, you can't load your coffee with cream and sugar. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And I really cannot stress this enough that people need to go to www.drjwallach.com. And if you haven't read the book Dead Doctors Don't Lie, even the CD is in 9 languages. We have we're just short of 700 million sold now of the CD and DVD. Dead Doctors Don't Lie. The book is in 2 languages. We're working on other languages, but it's in English and Spanish. And of course, the book Epigenetics, along with Bruce Lipton, I'm considered one of the 2. He and I are considered the 2 founders of the science of epigenetics, which has replaced genetics. And then, if you want to cook well, get my newest book. It's my 16th book that we have in that website. Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. Okay, it's 300 pages, a 3-year research project with 3 professional chefs in Eastern Canada and myself. And I will read to you quickly what they said on the back page. Okay, or actually the back cover, and they said this. This is Chef Norman, who's the chief of the 3 chefs, okay? I have worked in the culinary industry for well over 20 years, and when I first encountered Dr. Wallach's food recommendations, I believed it was impossible to cook that way. In the food industry, oils and glutens are ubiquitous. Fortunately, I was wrong. In the last 2 weeks, we have recreated every dish I can think of without the forbidden ingredients. We have gone back to the basics of cooking, and we have fit Dr. Wallach's recommendations into all of the methods I was taught in chef school. And so it's one of those things where here are these 3 professional chefs. We worked with recipes in restaurants and hotels and stuff like that for 3 years and got feedback for questionnaires, and it's all in this book, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. 300 pages of gluten-free cooking. Oh, my gosh. Everything from cookies and pies and cakes and desserts and everything else you can think of, bread and so on. It's very exciting. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got a story here, headline, Diabetes Surged Among U.S. Youth, a decade-long study found. They say rates in childhood obesity, among other factors, were suggested as a fault for increasing type 2 diabetes prevalence. And according to this study, over a 16-year period, type 1 diabetes diagnosis increased 45%, while type 2 diagnosis was 95%. And according to Dr. Giuseppe Imperatore, Chief Surveillance Epidemiology, Economics and Statistics Branch in the CDC's Division of Diabetes Translation, says increases in diabetes are always troubling, especially in the youth. Rising rates of diabetes, particularly type 2 diabetes, which is preventable, has potential to create a cascade of poor health outcomes. Compared to people who develop type diabetes in adulthood, youth are more likely to develop diabetes complications at an earlier age and are higher risk of premature death. This was all published in the Journal American Medical Association, and they indicated that type 1 diabetes persists among the most common type of diabetes among U.S. youth, and it stemmed from results averaged 3.5 million Americans under the age of 20, and this was from areas from 2001 to 2017 across areas of California, Colorado, Ohio, South Carolina, Washington State, Arizona, and Mexico. And results indicated the significant increases in type 1 diabetes in Americans 19 years and younger, and a 95.3% increase over 16 years in type 2 diabetes diagnosis. So that's pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah, well, you cannot have type 1 diabetes in a 19-year-old, okay, because they're supposed to be born with it. You can't go 20 years and not be a diabetic and suddenly they're diagnosing you as type 1, okay? And, of course, this is a nutritional deficiency disease. Type 1 diabetes is preventable. Type 2 diabetes is preventable and reversible, a.k.a. curable. And it's a terrible thing. That they allow all this to happen, okay, because it's totally preventable, totally curable, and somebody needs to go to jail. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, I want to alert you to coming up in about 2 weeks, we're going to have this big, huge announcement. And so very positive announcement. And so I want you to be looking at the Be the Change Foundation at Longevity.com, and there's nothing on it now, but in 2 weeks it's going to be hot, okay, let me tell you. And so I'm giving you a heads up. And of course, I want everybody again to go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, because we have these 2 new books. It's all in your head, which goes into 25 different diseases that are caused by osteoporosis of the skull, and doctors never talk about that. Shame on them. And then everything from atrial fibrillation to tinnitus, ringing in the ears, balance problems, dental problems, hearing problems. Let's see here. There's also Bell's palsy, trigeminal neuralgia, blindness caused by ONA, optic nerve atrophy, all caused by things like osteoporosis of the skull. And you also get stuff going on in your arms. You get kind of like a sciatica, which is a low back thing, and your legs. You get one in your neck and your shoulders, your arms and hands, because the skull is squeezing the spinal cord as the spinal cord is coming out of the back of the skull. That's in the book. It's all in your head. And then don't forget Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. Oh, my gosh, 300 pages of gluten-free cooking. 300 pages of gluten-free cooking, and this was all put together by 3 professional chefs in Eastern Canada and myself, a 3-year study. We put all these recipes out in these big restaurants and hotels in Eastern Canada. These are kind of TV chefs, and Chef Norman is the chief of those 3 guys. And we put together this book, and it freaked them out that you could do a good job of cooking without wheat, barley, rye, and oats, without the gluten, and make everybody happy. And it freaked them out how happy people were to get food that was cooked without gluten. And they didn't believe it could be happening. And so also, don't forget, there are no genetically transmitted diseases. There are no genetically transmitted birth defects. And so I want everybody also to go to that same website, www.drjwallach.com, and get a hold of the book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission. And, doctors don't tell you about this stuff. They just keep talking about genetics and autoimmune and stuff like that. Things like lupus is not an autoimmune disease. It's 2 things. It's a gluten problem and a nutritional deficiency problem that are secondary to the gluten issue. And then you get things like type 2 diabetes. It's absolutely a simple nutritional deficiency disease. So is arthritis. So is things like psoriatic arthritis. What about, let's see here. We have things like, let's go with liver cirrhosis. That's not due to alcoholism. Directly, the alcohol didn't cause a cirrhosis in the liver. It's caused by nutritional deficiencies. When you're an alcoholic, you don't take vitamins and minerals. And so that's the problem. It's actually about a mineral deficiency thing. And then there's RA, rheumatoid arthritis. It's caused by just simple nutritional deficiency arthritis with a secondary infection with a bug called mycoplasma, which puts out the RA factor. Wow. Okay. We're back. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity and 90 for Life Crusade.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, there are no genetically transmitted diseases. So if you have a doctor who tells me, oh, your rheumatoid arthritis is autoimmune, okay, no, it's just a simple nutritional deficiency arthritis. There's a secondary infection with a bug called mycoplasma, which is the mycoplasma that puts out that RA factor. But it's easy to kill with an antibiotic called minocycline, like the bait fish, minocycline. And so this just drives me crazy when you get somebody like this kid, 38 years old, the tallest guy in America. He dies in the Mayo Clinic from complications of diabetes and heart disease. Somebody needs to go to jail there. Absolutely crazy that these things happen in America. And so that's because they were trying to manage the disease rather than getting rid of them. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Los Angeles, California. And Rachel, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Rachel. You're on the air.
Hello.
How can we help you?
Hi.
Hi.
I am experiencing metastatic breast cancer. I was diagnosed back in October of 2020. And right now, I was first on Versenio, and then after a PET scan that she decided she didn't like the way it looked, she switched me to a new medication, Vasilex, which is an injection.
Okay.
And then,
okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so how much do you weigh?
I'm 140 pounds and 5'1" and a half.
Okay, and how old are you?
I am 58.
Okay, and do you have any other issues other than the metastatic breast cancer? Do you have diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis?
No, I've never had any other issues. Only time I've been in the hospital was for my son's birth, and that was 22 years ago. Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you have any gray hair? Gray, white, or silver hair?
Actually, no, I don't have gray hair.
You don't have one single white hair?
I really don't think so. I've been blessed with not having any white hair.
Okay, so you wouldn't make me a bet and give me $100 for every white hair I find?
Well,
okay.
I see them when I grow. Yeah. I mean, honestly, they're. But
do you have any?
That's not a.
Stop. Okay, stop.
Okay.
Do you have any varicose veins or spider veins in your legs or feet, ankles?
No.
Okay. Do you have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No.
Okay. Do you have any bowel problems, constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, celiac disease?
No.
Okay.
I had diarrhea as a result of the medication, but right now I'm pretty good. I've been pretty good so far.
Okay. Now, is that because you reduced the medication or stopped taking it or what?
I'm sorry. Repeat that.
Did you stop taking the medication? Why did the diarrhea stop, do you think?
Oh, well, back with Versenio, when my body it was first seemed like it was getting used to it, that my body was getting used to the Versenio. And so the reaction, yes.
Okay, and your son is 20 years old now?
He is about to be 23 at the end of this month, August 31st.
Okay. Does he have any asthma or skin problems or himself or bowel problems?
No. I do. No, he doesn't have any. But I do have allergies. Like I've had.
Okay, well, hang on. We'll be back. We'll give you a program after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And, Doug, let's go right back to Rachel in California. Okay, well, since you have metastatic breast cancer, we can't guarantee you a cure or anything like that. But what we can do is support your immune system and add much healthful time to your life, okay? And so we'll keep our fingers crossed that everything works, everything that the doctors are doing for you and everything we're going to do for you works. And let's get you, you're 58 now, let's get you to be 100 years old. That's our goal here, okay? And so basically, again, none of the bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, no ryenos, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. That includes even the diet one's got to go. And then at 140 pounds, you're right at that cusp, but because you have a life-threatening disease, I would take 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month, 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month, a full dose of everything twice a day. I would also get the MSM, get 2 bottles of those, 2 bottles of MSM, take 3 of those with each meal, 3 at breakfast, 3 at lunch, 3 at dinner time. And they're going to support and promote maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between vertebrae, bone matrix, which is very important here because your bone marrow is your immune system, which sends out the white blood cells and red blood cells and platelets and antibodies to go kill viruses and cancer and all that kinds of stuff. So we got to take care of that. So that's why the MSM. I want you to take the killer biotic, take 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. That's the mushrooms that support the immune system. I want you to take 2 bottles a month of our Fucoid Z capsules, so you can take 3 of those twice a month. And I don't know, it's 8 or 9 different algae from the ocean that, again, support the immune system. And then our BTT 2.0 tablets, 3 of those twice a day. That'll be 2 bottles a month. And they're designed to be anti-inflammatory, but they also support the immune system. So our whole goal here is to give your body what it needs to maintain repair itself, but also support your immune system from 3 different directions. And, give us a call on a regular basis. Let us know what's going on. Anything changes, if it stays the same, whatever's happening, give us a call. Because, you have a real possibility here of, since you're 58 years old, you have a possibility of living to be 100 if you do everything right. So let's see if we can't get you there. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Texas, and Marianne, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Marianne.
Dr. Wallach, hi, God bless you, and thank you for taking my call. I've got
okay, now, are you the, wait a minute, are you the Marianne from Gilligan's Island?
No, but I get that question sometimes. Or Marion the librarian.
Yeah. Okay, how can we help you?
Okay, I'm calling on a 55-year-old female. She's been diagnosed with glioblastoma multiforme, the brain cancer. The information that I have is that she doesn't have any breathing problems or skin conditions or digestive issues. And she's 174 pounds, and she's 5 foot 4 inches.
Okay. All right. So, Charmaine, you there?
I'm here. I am
okay.
here.
What would you do, for Marianne's friend, who is 174 pounds, and she has brain cancer, okay? What would you do for her?
Okay, first of all, no wheat, barley, rye, oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oil, period. And then I would get her on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, pretty similar to the lady that just called. And I'd get her on the Ultimate Daily Classic. I would get her on the Fucoid Z, the MSM, and the pretty much, yeah. And that, and what else did I say?
Okay, well,
let's see. All the stuff you just, everything that you just said for the previous caller, she needs all
killer
that.
Biotic.
Killer Biotic, yes. That.
I think that was the one you're missing. Yes. And the BTT 2.0 tablets, 3 of those twice a day. It's all to support the immune system, anti-inflammatory, reduce swelling, which is very important because the brain is in this bony ball here, and so when the brain gets swelling, it can't, it's doubly bad because it's in a skull, which doesn't expand, under pressure. So it's got to really keep the inflammation down, and that's why we're going with the BTT 2.0 tablets, with the Fucoid Z, Killer Biotic. And so, Shar, you did a great job. And if you would, give us a call every couple of weeks, anytime you see the doctor, and get a update. Let us know what's going on. And let's see, did they say how big this glioblastoma is? Is it as big as a pea?
No,
is it as big as a grape?
No, I don't have that information, but she was just diagnosed with it.
Yeah. Okay, well, get as much information as you can when you call next time. And, keep us informed, and we'll walk you guys through this, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Marianne, thank you. All right, let's see here. Doug, do we have time to start another one? Yep.
Yeah, let's head to Mississippi. And Monica, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hi,
hello,
Dr.
Monica,
Wallach.
you're on the air. Hi. How can we help you?
Yes, I had concern of right now. I had it was around the COVID, the monoclonal antibodies. I'm not against it, but I had it recently because I had COVID. And
okay, so stop there for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I got everything right. So you had diagnosed COVID infection. You had the vaccine. Now, did you have the vaccine before you were diagnosed with the bug, or after you were diagnosed?
No, after. I didn't have the vaccine. I didn't have it before, and I just got the monoclonal. What is that?
Okay.
Antibody.
Okay.
To help with it. And and so I noticed that it lasts 3 months in your system, and you no need to get vaccinated until then. But it's so hyperactive, and I'm having an issue with the hyperactivity that it's causing.
Okay, well, let's stop there for a minute. Okay, let's stop there for a minute. So you're talking about some side effects, okay? How old are you, and how much do you weigh?
I am 148, and I am 47.
Any other issues? Diabetes, high blood pressure?
Recently, it's been high blood pressure. It's been controlled, but I do have it.
Okay, so you're on medication for high blood pressure?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so Charmaine, what are you going to do for Monica here? She's had the COVID infection. She's been vaccinated with antibodies, okay, monoclonal antibodies, which will last her 3 months. Then she's going to get vaccinated at the end of that 3 months. So it's not like really a typical vaccine, okay? It's antibodies. Okay, and then she's 47 years old. She's 148 pounds. She does have high blood pressure, and she's on medication for that. What would you do for her?
Again, no wheat, barley, rye, oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils of any kind. And then she's on the cusp of being one or two, I would say at this point 2, healthy brain and heart packs. And add to it the Ultimate Daily Classic, very important for the blood pressure issue.
Yeah, take 3 of those. Wait a minute, take 3 twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. Okay.
And then I would get her on the MSM, Fucoid Z, and she might want to even take some vinegar, vinegar pills every day. And there's pine needles, which is called...
Okay.
Yeah, these are things that can counteract...
Okay, stop there for a minute. Stop there for a minute. How about our colloidal silver?
Very important, yes. I would suggest she takes colloidal silver, and I would suggest she takes Killer Biotic, too.
Well, there you go. Killer Biotic, 3 of those twice a day. Colloidal silver, two droppers full under the tongue, 3 minutes before each meal for bedtime. And don't forget our hand sanitizer. And then call us every 2 weeks and, keep us informed, because your story is going to help a lot of people, Monica. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to North Carolina. And David, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, let's see here. Hi, David. How can we help you, sir?
Okay, I'm calling in to relay information about my sister. She's over in Switzerland. She's been there for 40 years. She's a dancer, and she went over there 45 years ago with their original daily dance troupe. She actually started up a studio, and she's a dancer. And now she's starting to have issues. All right, her issues, as she relayed to me, is the major one is called fecoidosis.
Okay, now say everything.
Excuse me?
Talking about thyroid issue?
That's right. Additional issues, sciatica, borderline diabetic, headaches. It's something about, she says, her taste is, food is tasting weird, something about her taste.
Okay, so her taste is not right. Does she ever complain about ringing in her ears or balance problems?
I asked her that, and she said somewhat, but not consistent.
Okay. All right. Very good. Let's go with that. How much does she weigh, and how old is she?
She gave me her weight in kilograms. She said 70 kilograms.
Okay, it's about 150 pounds.
150, yeah.
How tall is she?
She's 5'1".
5'1", okay. She's 5'1", she's 40 pounds overweight.
Yep.
And what's her age?
Her age is 63.
Okay. All right, we only have a moment here. So, Shar, what would you do for Daniel's sister? Okay, she has thyroid issues. She got sciatica, low back stuff. She's got prediabetes. And she's got some ringing in the ears or balance problems that comes and goes. And she has a taste issue. So what's going on here?
Yeah. That's osteoporosis of the skull, no question about it.
Yep, and so on the thyroid issue, we got to go quick here. Don't forget the sciatica.
Because of her weight and everything, I would no wheat, barley, rye oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils, and then I would get around 2 healthy bone and joint packs, and then I would add to that MSM, Ultimate Daily Classic, Fucoid Z, and she's going to get glucogel with that, and all
What
that
about
stuff
some
should
ocean?
take care
What
of.
about Ocean's Gold? What about some Ocean's
Oh
Gold?
yeah,
too?
Ocean's Gold will help with the thyroid issues, definitely.
Yep.
And that probably should do it, really, if she sticks to all that.
Yep. Yeah, she takes all that and stays away from the bad stuff. All these things will come right because she's in her middle ages, 63, and so she should recover very quickly. But she's got to get rid of the bad foods. Just getting rid of the bad foods will help her lose weight, get down where she needs to be. 5'1", I'd like to see her weigh 105, 110 kind of thing. So let's just go there and stay away from all the bad foods and do exactly as Shar said. And give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know how she's doing. That's the beauty of having email and stuff like that. So we'll, walk you guys through this. And it's kind of interesting. She's been in Switzerland for so long with this dance troupe. That's a beautiful thing. And the sciatica is very common. It's nutritional deficiencies causing a shrinkage of the disc. The vertebrae get closer together, smash the roots of the sciatic nerves, which cause pain down the legs and hips and so on. Prediabetes, a very simple nutritional deficiency disease. And you said the sweeties, right, Shar?
Yes.
Okay, sweeties. Yeah, 3 of those twice a day. It's 2 pounds a month.
Yeah.
Yep. Uh-huh. Okay, and then the Ocean's Gold and the Fucoid Z for the thyroid. But all this stuff is nutritional deficiencies. And so even in Switzerland, you have to supplement. But it'll be a great story, so please do keep in touch with us, David, and let us know how your sister does because we ship all over the world. And probably, I don't know which one that's going to come from. So it'll come from one of our, we have this big manufacturing plants on the East Coast now, and we have the stuff on the West Coast and the Midwest. So it could come from any one of those places. But get her some of these books, or she can order them from there, www.drjwallach.com. And have her get Let's Play Doctor and Rare Earths and Cures. Thank you so much, everybody. Great stuff today. Thank you, Charmaine. Beautiful job, as usual. God bless you. Thank you, Doug. Superlative job, as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.